Hello, everyone. Welcome to Did You Know? Today, we are going to talk about the six money traps which you should avoid. Let's move on. Number one, expensive car. Number two, expensive house. Number three, credit card. Number four, expensive partner. Number five, too much partying. And number six, not saving any money. Now, let's move on and let's discuss every money trap in detail. So, why expensive car? A car fresh from the manufacturer loses about 30% of its value in the first year itself, and half by the end of 3 years. Learning to protect and enjoy what we already have will make it easier to set aside more income for investing. That means don't go for any of the new car if your earning is not matching to that level. Don't go for emis. Those emis are very easy to lure us, but when you're paying it, it will be very hard. Now, uh, and don't buy any fancy car to impress people you don't like just because you can. People need transportation, but there's so much variability in price that you have to spend wisely. New cars can be one of the biggest money pits a person can get stuck in. Moving on, number two, expensive house. Owning a house or a home that increases in value can be a practical expense, but there's a point of diminishing returns. When you are funneling every dime you have into a mortgage on a home that you really can't afford, you have no money left for emergencies. A monthly payment that you can barely manage could place an enormous weight on your budget for 30 years on average. Instead, keep an eye on the local market and buy when you can get a home for a mortgage price you can easily handle. So this means don't go on an expensive house. Just buy the house where you can live for next 30 days without any stress of paying money. Showing off to others that you bought a big house can be easy, but paying that amount in the emis will be very hard. So plan accordingly. Moving on to number three, credit card. Credit cards are relatively easy to access these days, even if you don't have solid income or credit or good credit. This means that you might have a few monsters luring in your wallet from your college days, with interest rate higher than you could get by investing. Every time you spend money on a credit card and don't pay it back by the end of the grace period, you are paying for the convenience of spending money. It can be tempting to open a new credit card once you max one out, and all the while more of your budget gets eaten up with your interest payments. That's really true, and I was in this pit earlier, but I came out of it. So out of all these three, I always believe credit card is the biggest money trap, and never ever get into that. If you really, not, it's not like bad for everyone, but if you know how to manage all these credit card expenses, then it's very good. But if you don't know, and if you have tasted a bad experience with credit card, then it's time for you to get out of it. Moving on to number four, expensive partner. Even if you are the master of your own money, other people may have a habit of getting in the way of your financial plans. Failing to communicate about spending habits with a significant other is a major cause of relationship trouble for married couples. Now, if you are dating or just getting into a long term relationship, it is tempting to blow your budget with gifts, entertainment, and travel. Don't let too many weekend gateways take away your ability to plan effectively for the future. Make your expectations clear from the start, and you will avoid a lot of fights over money in the years to come with your partner. So be clear, communicate clearly about your investment plans or your money spending habits. Good. Moving on to the fifth one, too much partying. Although paying for a house and a car could be the biggest hit to your monthly income, you might be shocked by the effect little expenses can have. Dining out used to mean the cheap pizza joint on the corner or fast food. Now that you have more discretionary income, you may think you could step it up a little. And everyone wants a little entertainment now and then, but you should still budget for it. Give yourself a little room to spend on the things you really want to do and keep it under control. You'll enjoy the break all the more for the effort. So too much partying is not bad, but doing everything within the planned budget is the best one to do. Moving on to number 6, not saving money. So, although some people put a lot of emphasis on short term investment gains, planning for retirement is a marathon. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. The earlier you start, the more you could accumulate. And life moves fast, as we all know. Like, if we think about the memories of our last 3 years, we can't even remember, because every time we are making new memories, and life is moving uh, on a faster note. And you don't want to lose track of your opportunities. Investing now gives you decades to pick up skills and confidence and watch your money grow. So we request you to invest or save money. Start saving money, it's very important. And if you like this post, and if you feel this is helpful, we request you to share it with others. Also, kindly comment if you have fallen for any of these money traps earlier and regretted it. Don't forget to comment and do let us know. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to our channel. Did you know?